was living in China and doing a lot of work with the victims from sex trafficking, work with a orphanage in Romania.
Erika Kirk's ex-boyfriend, Cabot Shalom, was on Ellen DeGeneres' show, being all fake and gay. And if you know about Cabot having a pizza tattoo on his lip...
I didn't know. And then as soon as Cabot Phillips, as soon as I saw that picture of him with the pizza thing on inside of his lip on the internet, I was like, that's her ex-boyfriend. It's like, yeah.
Let's talk about something very controversial. Pizza. Yeah. That looks great. Very stereotypical.
This situation involving Erika Kirk is taking a seriously unsettling turn, and that's not an exaggeration. After Erika's ex, Cabot Phillips, was exposed for the pizza tattoo on the inside of his lip, and people resurfaced a string of his strange, pizza-obsessed tweets, another connection has now come to light. It turns out Cabot wasn't just some random internet figure who slipped through the cracks. He was given a major platform early on by none other than Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen brought Cabot onto her show, introduced him to a massive audience, and even showcased his entire family. At the time, it was packaged as a wholesome, feel-good moment, with Cabot and his siblings performing their viral zombie prank. Viewers were led to believe they were invited simply because the clip was funny. But anyone who understands how mainstream television actually works knows that nothing on a show like Ellen's is truly random, from the guests who are selected to the moments that get repeated exposure. And when you dig a little deeper, things start to feel even more off. Ellen herself had a peculiar habit of repeatedly referencing pizza on her show, which, in light of everything else, has people looking back at those moments very differently. What once seemed harmless now raises uncomfortable questions about who was being elevated, why they were chosen, and what connections may have been hiding in plain sight.
Really hope there's a reunion.
Have you? I hope so too. Have you met Jen before?
No, I haven't. With Courtney and Lisa, and they invited me over for pizza, and Judd Apatow was there too. It was pretty...
You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. It's so much fun.
Now ask yourself this. Are we really supposed to believe all of this is just a coincidence? Especially when Charlie Kirk publicly claimed that pizza was a coded reference to something far more disturbing. When you then factor in the rumors surrounding Erika and the orphanage in Romania, the situation starts to feel far more sinister than random chance. And it doesn't stop there. Former insiders, people who worked closely on the Ellen show, have begun hinting that Ellen's late DJ, Stephen Twitch Boss, may have uncovered troubling links between Ellen, powerful figures within elite circles, and a broader pattern of coded behavior and dark symbolism. So the question becomes, did Twitch see something he was never meant to see? And is that why, after his reported death, his widow, Allison, moved so quickly to publicly defend Ellen while casting doubt on Twitch's character? At this point, this is no longer about idle chatter or Erika Kirk's dating history. This moves into far darker territory. And if even a small portion of these claims holds weight, it points to something deeply disturbing, patterns of behavior that keep repeating, largely because people are either afraid or unwilling to examine them too closely.
I have this crazy idea that I will order pizza, and so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I... Jennifer? Yes? Harrison?
All right, let's start with Cat Phillips, Erika Kirk's ex, and now the person being positioned to replace Charlie on the college debate circuit. Before Charlie's assassination, most people had never even heard of Cat. Now suddenly, he's everywhere, framed as the heir apparent, the one meant to carry on Charlie's legacy and teach others how to lead the way Charlie did. Naturally, once people started feeling like something was off, they began digging. That's when it came out that Cat didn't just cross paths with Erika, he was romantically involved with her. And notably, this happened during the same period when Erika was publicly claiming she wasn't dating anyone at all.
When I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
What's also wild is that Erika claims she didn't start dating Charlie until 2018, after a 5-year dry spell. But then you've got August 2017, where she's openly flirting with Kat on Instagram. So right away, the timeline isn't lining up. And that's when people really started asking questions about Erika. Who is she really? And why does she keep rewriting her own history when the receipts are sitting right there? That's when the rabbit hole goes even deeper. Because it turns out Erika might not be the only one playing a role here. Her ex, Kat, has a background that raises eyebrows too. A video recently resurfaced of Kat appearing on the Ellen DeGeneres show. And considering the long list of allegations surrounding Ellen and her proximity to powerful elite circles, that alone is enough to make anyone pause. Kat appeared on the show back in 2016 alongside his brother Barrett and their younger sister, Millicent, supposedly to talk about a viral prank where they convinced their sister there was a zombie apocalypse after her wisdom teeth surgery.
From Leesburg, Virginia, please welcome Cabot, Barrett, and their 17-year-old sister, Millicent. How long ago did this happen?
I got my wisdom teeth out last Thursday, and so it was my first time ever going under general anesthesia.
Whole wisdom teeth videos, and we thought, what could make it better?
On the surface, it was packaged as harmless entertainment. But once you start paying attention to who gets elevated, who gets visibility, and who keeps reappearing in the same tightly controlled spaces, it becomes a lot harder to write this off as coincidence. Ellen doesn't just pluck random people off the internet and hand them a national platform. Every guest is vetted, and every appearance serves a purpose. That segment was essentially Kit's public introduction, carefully polishing the image and presenting the Phillips family as wholesome and ordinary. But when you look a little closer, that picture starts to crack. Kat's father, Tim Phillips, who's sitting in the audience during that Ellen appearance, isn't just some random dad cheering from a crowd. He's deeply connected to political power circles, much like Erika Kirk's parents. Then there's Kat's brother, Barrett Phillips, who went on to become a minister at a questionable megachurch in Virginia called Cornerstone Chapel. According to their website, he serves as an assistant pastor responsible for middle school youth. So now you've got political influence, controversial megachurch ties, and carefully managed media exposure, all wrapped up in this normal family image that Ellen broadcasts to millions. Maybe that's nothing, but when the same names keep popping up in the same kinds of power structures, people are going to start asking questions, and honestly, they probably should. Now, let's talk about the pizza tattoo, because this might be the most unsettling part of all. Back in 2019, Kat posted a photo on Instagram showing a tattoo of the word pizza on the inside of his lip. In the caption, he wrote, "Good to give yourself a little reminder sometimes." A reminder of what exactly? Because if Charlie Kirk were still here, he'd tell you that when certain elites talk about pizza, they're not talking about food. If you scroll through Charlie's old posts, you'll find multiple instances where he claimed pizza was a code word for something deeply disturbing. And with Kat, that tattoo wasn't a one-off joke. He kept bringing up pizza again and again, posting things like, "Pizza talk is the new pillow talk." And then it got even stranger when Kat went ahead and liked a really unsettling comment left under that pizza tattoo post. One bite, everyone knows the rules. Now, let's also remember that Ellen has her own history with randomly pushing the whole pizza thing. Back in 2014 at the Oscars, she suddenly had pizzas delivered from Big Mamas and Papas for what was meant to be a funny segment, but instead it came off awkward, forced, and honestly kind of uncomfortable to watch.
Because I have this crazy idea that I will order pizza, and so if I do, I don't want it to go to waste. Who will eat pizza if I... Jennifer, yes? Harrison?
Turning the Oscars into an everyone's invited dinner party with dinner.
What do you think? Julia wants cheese. Who's your favorite movie star? They're here. Well, who do you want to talk to?
And then passing a very famous hat to pay the delivery guy.
What do you have, Harvey? 200? That's a start. That's a start. Your stock just went up. You got some money now with pizza.
And it didn't end there. On her show, Ellen kept inserting these odd pizza segments repeatedly, with no real punchline or clear context.
Let's talk about something very controversial, pizza.
And at Bipartisonis, you can eat your pizza however you want. You can stand, you can kneel, you can go down on the floor if you want. I don't care, just as long as you pay. You can have a liberal amount of toppings spread out evenly on your pizza, so everyone gets their share.
The crowd is clueless.
Yeah. That looks great. Very stereotypical.
And it didn't stop there. Even when Jennifer Aniston guest hosted The Ellen Show, pizza somehow still made its way into the conversation. Now, you might want to write all of this off as conspiracy talk, but here's the thing. We're talking about Charlie Kirk. And we know for a fact that Charlie believed the whole pizza symbolism pointed to something dark and disturbing. He said it openly more than once. So when Erika turns around and elevates her ex-boyfriend, a guy with an actual pizza tattoo, to step into Charlie's role, at some point it stops feeling random. As for Ellen, there are way too many unsettling rumors surrounding her to unpack in just one video. She honestly deserves a deep dive of her own. But when you start connecting the dots, the creepy symbolism, the bizarre pizza obsession, and the sudden, unexplained deaths of people in her orbit like Twitch and her ex-girlfriend in Hetchy, people are understandably starting to ask some very uncomfortable questions. Just how deep does this rabbit hole really go? Now I want to hear from you. Are people online reaching with these theories, or are we watching a carefully scripted distraction designed to keep us from noticing something much darker? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed, because the next video is where things get really interesting.